The linking sentence. It shows that you get it. By Tina Houghton, brought to you by the Sheraton at Macau. All right, so why am I giving you a tutorial on the linking sentence? 1, because it's really important. 2, because it's an easy way to get more marks. And 3, often people don't do it very well. So why the linking sentence? 1, it shows that you get it. What do I mean by that you get it? It means that you get the question. Okay, so that's one way that we demonstrate our understanding. That you're able to link your evidence to the question, and it's one way that you show sophistication, because one of the things that we like in history is analysis. And analysis means that you show how relationships work together. So, for example, you're able to show how Stalin's political acumen, his ability to play the political game, is linked to one of the reasons why he was able to triumph over Trotsky. So a good linking sentence is at the end of a paragraph of detailed evidence. You go, oh, duh, it's at the end, okay? But it links both to the question and the evidence. For me, this is the best of the linking sentences. So often what you'll read students' essays that will have the same linking sentence again and again and again and again. And a rubbish linking sentence is better than no linking sentence at all. But often I think you don't put them in consistently because you think I'm saying the same thing all the time. So one way that you do that and show differentiation, that you show a different way to do it and show you deeper understanding, is to link it to the actual evidence in the paragraph. And hopefully I'm going to show you exactly what that means. Okay, so this is the question that we've been working on in class before you went off on your exams. And so we're dealing with the reasons why Stalin, rather than Trotsky, emerged as leader. So we know it's a question on the power struggle. But, of course, linking back always, we want why and how. Okay, why and how. So we want to know how Stalin was able to do it. All right, here's a really big paragraph. And it doesn't have a linking sentence to it yet. So what I want to do is I want to spend some time looking at some of the things in this paragraph, not just looking at the linking sentence, but some other stuff. All right, so here we go. My first sentence, of course, is a topic sentence. Stalin's ability to read the political mood of the time and create policies that were attractive to party members and the Russian people was a fundamental reason why Stalin emerged rather than Trotsky as leader by the USSR by 1929. Can you see here how I have addressed the question? Right up there. Now, some of you are going, oh, yeah, but that's not as sophisticated. That's not, it doesn't have a beautiful flow. Yes, I can hear you, Curtis. I can hear you, Hugh. So if you can write a better one that doesn't have that clarity or has a bit more flair, go for it. But other students who are struggling, it's fine to have a really nice, clear topic sentence like that. Okay, now I'm going into my content. Now, I haven't put perhaps as much detail as I would like you to, but it's too difficult here in this type of format, especially since I'm still learning how to use Explain Everything. Okay, so Stalin's socialism in one country, nice historical term, thank you, Mrs. Houghton. Okay, focused on the development of socialism within the USSR rather than trying to provoke worldwide revolution, the alternative favoured by Trotsky. See how I've just kind of weaved in Trotsky there? I haven't said there was another one by Trotsky that had all of this other detail, and that's one way that you make your writing more dense. You just kind of integrate it within the sentence. So you've actually got a couple of key ideas there. And that's one way you can make your writing more dense. Okay. It appealed to the party members who were tired after years of civil war and appealed to the nationalist tendencies of the Russian population and gave them a historic role in the creation of socialism. Okay, again, I'm showing you that socialism in one country has lots of appealing things about it. Okay, so what else should I have added? Perhaps a little bit more about what socialism in country looked like, that, you know, that they were going to push ahead with industrialization, and that they were going to be world leaders in the revolution. World leaders in communism. Okay, so now, what should my linking sentence target? So the question is Stalin rather than Trotsky, and the paragraph was all about socialism in one country versus permanent revolution. So what is that? How do I capture that in one idea that I can link so that I'm not just using the same words over and over again? Of course, peeps, you know what it is. Okay, it's ideology. Okay, so that's one way that you can link it and use that in your linking sentence to actually to create a linking sentence that links to the evidence in your paragraph. Okay, so I want you to try and write your own now. You might need to go back and have a look at that paragraph, but it would be really good if you had a go at writing your own before. Yes, I'm going to give you an example before you see what mine's like. Okay. Now, hopefully you've written your own. You've stopped the video and you've written your own. And now I am going to show you mine. Okay. It was this political ability to develop ideology and policies that appeased the fears of the Communist Party and created support amongst the Russian people that was a key factor in Stalin's triumph over Trotsky. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to circle how I've linked to the question. Okay. There. Okay, so I haven't used directly the words of the question because I wanted to show you how you could kind of change it up a little bit. So we know I might have used the words power struggle, but still I made sure that I used Stalin over Trotsky and I used the key date to show a marker, hey, I know what I'm talking about. I'm answering the question. All right, now I'm going to see if changing colours is going to work. Okay, now the question. Here we go. It's ideology and policies, and then fears of the party, and then support amongst the people. That links it to the paragraph. Okay? All, sorry for the writing, the paragraph, all in one sentence. Okay? As I said, if you can come up with a better one, that's fine, but let's look at it. What is other? Okay. Stalin's ability to read the political mood of the time and create policies that were attractive to party members and the Russian people was a fundamental reason why Stalin emerged rather than Trotsky as leader of the USSR by 1929. Stalin's socialism in one country focused on the development of socialism within the USSR rather than trying to provoke worldwide revolution, the alternative favoured by Trotsky. It appealed to party members who were tired after years of civil war and appealed to the nationalist tendencies of the Russian population and gave them a historic role in the creation of socialism. It was this political ability to develop ideology and policies that appeased the fears of the Communist Party and created support among the Russian people that was a key factor in Stalin's triumph over Trotsky by 1929. Not too shabby. Now, get on with it. Finish writing those essays. Don't forget you've got one for Stalin Trotsky, one for consolidation of Bolshevik power, and the other one for Stalin if you like. Okay. Hope you survive the exams.